Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Athena. I'll be leading our service this morning with the help of some of our volunteers. So thank you all for joining us today. Go over a few items before we get started. A little bit about Sanctuary Church for those who may not have joined us before. Sanctuary is a 508c1a faith-based organization. We use psilocybin mushrooms as a sacrament to connect us to divinity. It is our sincere belief that the consumption of psilocybin-containing mushrooms is a communion which brings us closer to what is commonly called God. We understand this concept as pure consciousness, which permeates all being. This pure consciousness is, we believe, the ineffable source of creation and the origin of health and well-being. Our faith in sacred mushrooms stems from prehistorical use by our ancestors and personal experiences of our modern members. It is our belief that psilocybin-containing mushrooms are one of the greatest sacraments that nature offers, raising our awareness so that we can access a direct connection to the source of life. We should not be mistaken for a medical or therapeutic organization. We strongly encourage anyone facing trauma recovery or mental health issues to work in conjunction with a psychiatrist, psychologist, or accredited therapist. Our objective is to help and support you in reconnecting with the universal source of healing, your own divine spirit. As we get ready to begin today's service, we ask that you mute your mics if they are not muted already. We want to let you know this meeting is being recorded, which if you have any questions about, feel free to reach out privately. A portion of this service, we will invite you to journal. So now is a good time to grab a notebook and pen if you'd like to participate in that. And please do, if possible for you, find a comfortable space where you can relax and be present for the service. The service portion of our gathering is around 30 minutes of silent participation on your part, during which time we will begin with a short meditation. We'll read the poem which the church has adopted as our acknowledgement of oneness with all that is, titled A Litany of Gratitude. A reading from our rotating text, currently The Cosmic Power Within, along with an opportunity to journal your thoughts around the reading. A reading from our main text, the Tao Te Ching. After that, we will bring the official service to a close, and from there we'll move into an optional discussion period led by Eric today, which we've allowed an hour and a half for until noon Eastern, and do invite you to participate if you feel called. And with that, I will officially begin our service. Again, welcoming you and thanking you for joining our sanctuary community and celebration today. As we begin our statement of faith, we recognize that this statement does not exhaust the full extent of our faith. We believe that sacred mushrooms are a primary source of personal and divine revelation. We seek counsel from the mushroom to find direction and inspiration in our faith practice. And we believe that all individuals who seek true revelation from divinity can do so. Eric to lead us in our meditation this morning.
Thank you, Athena, and good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to do a variation of the inner smile meditation. For those of you who are not familiar with the inner smile, the premise behind it is that the energy of a smile is one of the most healing, powerful energies that we can bring into the world. And surely you know this when you smile at someone and you see them smile back, even a stranger, the impact they can have on helping to let barriers down and let things go. And along with the reading today, that's what I would like to suggest, that we take this smiling energy and we apply this into a vision of us living as our highest self. And that energy of the smile just blasting through any of the walls that we put up to prevent that most authentic and truest self from shining forth. So just kind of settle in now. It's just going to be a short 5-minute meditation. So just get comfortable where you are. I'm setting the timer here. And start taking some deep breaths in and out through your nose. Just breathe through your nose, in and out through your nose. I was reading an article today that suggested that mouth breathing is actually causing to change the structure of our faces and has a whole host of problems that go along with it. In and out through your nose can cool the air before it enters your body, relaxes your nervous system. And as you get centered and relaxed, there's our timer. As you get centered and relaxed, just start to feel the energy of a smile. If it helps to smile, you can certainly do that. Where the smile really is behind your eyes. So focus in on that energy. Bring it up into your eyes. Remember what it feels like when you're smiling at someone. Someone's smiling back at you. And mainly where we see that. It's not in the mouth, but in the eyes. Like everything, it's an energy. Once you get this sense of a smile, the energy of a smile, see yourself maybe when you see yourself, there's things that you don't like. Those things aren't really who you are. Those are the things that we're not letting go of. And as you smile into that self, you can see the things that you're holding on to that aren't really serving you, but that we hold on to because of habit. You see them falling away. Just smile into them as they fall away. They've served some purpose. You can let go of them now. And you smile into yourself. Become more and more aware of that truest self that's underneath of the shell of all the insecurities and fear-based barriers that we put in our way. Smile into that self and welcome its presence, that most authentic, realist version of you. As you smile into that self, welcome back all the old parts of you that maybe have been missing for a while. And wish well on the things that no longer are needed in your life and let them go and smile into them as you release them. Look at that self that you love so much. That self that you've been wanting to welcome back for so long. It's okay to be happy. It's your right. You don't have to feel pain and sorrow, guilt or shame. You can just let all those things go. I just got 30 seconds now to really breathe into your being all the parts of yourself that you want to welcome back into this authenticity. There goes the timer. Just thank yourself for being here, for being as much of the real you as can be in this moment, letting go of all those things that have served you up to now. Wish them well. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. We'll now begin our litany of gratitude. And I invite you to unmute your mics if you'd like, and join me when I say, we live in all things live in us. We live by the sun, we feel by the moon, we move by the stars.
We live
in all things.
All
things
live in
us.
We eat from the earth, we drink from the rain, we breathe of the air.
We live in all
things.
And all things live in us.
We call to each other, we listen to each other. Our hearts deepen with love and compassion.
We live in all things. All things live in us.
We depend on the trees and animals. We depend on the earth. Our minds open with wisdom and insight.
We live in all things. And all things live in us.
We dedicate our practice to others. We include all forms of life. We celebrate the joy of living and dying.
We live in all things. All things live in us.
We are full of life. We are full of death. We are grateful for all beings and companions. Thank you, everyone. If you'd like to resume your mute. I invite Honor to help us with our first reading.
Hi, everybody. Change your thoughts and keep them changed, and you can transform your whole life. When you think, speak, act, and react from the standpoint of the infinite intelligence within you, you will find that your whole life will be one of joy, happiness, success, and peace of mind. We express our divine personality when we begin to operate by divine law. When we claim, feel, and know that all the attributes of God, all the qualities of God are flowing through us. In knowing and enacting this, we become more godlike every day. The word person comes from the Latin persona, which means a mask originally worn by Greek actors. The actor put on a mask and assumed the role of a certain character, dramatizing the characteristics and qualities of the personality it suggested. Let your persona be one that says yes to health, blessings, inspiration, elevation, and strengthening of your life. Come to a clear-cut decision that you will only accept the eternal verities and spiritual values of life, and then purposely build these into your personality. Say no to teachings, ideas, and thoughts which inhibit, restrict, or instill fear into your mind. Accept only that which fills your soul with joy. Always remember that conditions do not create conditions. They are suggestive only, and you have the power to reject or accept them. Decide, therefore, that the infinite intelligence reveals all to you. As you claim that divine law and order governs your life, you will begin to live a balanced life of growth, achievement, and advancement. As you keep your eyes on the cosmic power, and as you tune in on the universal wisdom within you, and you make contact with it through your thoughts and feelings, all barriers, delays, and difficulties will disappear, and the desert of your life will truly rejoice and blossom as a rose.
Thank you, Honor. Now take about 5 minutes to reflect on this reading. If you have your journal and pen nearby, this is a great opportunity to jot down your thoughts. And our journal prompt today: is there a different persona that you would like to take up? Describe the traits of that persona and imagine yourself embodying them. How do others respond to this persona? But more importantly, how do you feel in this persona? I'll set the timer now. Give us a moment. To begin finishing up your thoughts, and begin moving into our next reading. The paradoxical nature of life and its mysteries are best experienced through the ineffable space we find in our communion with the mushroom. For more than 2,000 years, the Tao Te Ching has provided guidance and instruction for exploring the paradox of existence. It is for this reason that we employ the Tao Te Ching as our primary sacred text and invite all to study it further as you delve deeper into the mystery of life. I invite Julie to help us with our next reading.
Okay. Chapter 63. Do the non-ado. Strive for the effortless. Savor the savorless. Exalt the low. Multiply the few. Requite injury with kindness. Nip troubles in the bud. Sow the great in the small. Difficult things of the world can only be tackled when they are easy. Big things of the world can only be achieved by attending to their small beginnings. Thus, the sage never has to grapple with big things, yet he alone is capable of achieving them. He who promises lightly must be lacking in faith. He who thinks everything easy will end up by finding everything difficult. Therefore, the sage who regards everything as difficult meets with no difficulties in the end.
Thank you, Julie. And we'll begin closing out our service. Amy, you have announcements for us this morning?
I do, thank you. If I can pull them up, I had them ready. So we have our new meeting space at Clifton Universalist Unitarian Church. If you haven't had a chance to get out there, we're going to be rotating sacred circle gatherings on Wednesday evenings from 6 to 8. These meetings are open to the public. There is a pre-registration needed beforehand, so we know who to expect. The next gathering is Wednesday, July 20th. It's family-friendly community potluck and silent disco from 6 to 8. That sounds like a lot of fun. August 5th through 7th, group camping retreat. Officially, the registration will close on July 15th. So if you're interested in that, there was just a Q&A session that just occurred if you weren't able to attend. It is in the email. If you receive emails, if you're brand new, you can check it out. Somebody can say, and the MTI site, I think. So MTI is also having their weekly workshop series via Zoom. Meetings can happen on Fridays from 2 to 3. And you can find more information on the More Than Integration page on sanctuary.org. And my apologies, the group camping retreat, you can find information on both Kajabi and the website itself. I'll turn it back over to Athena. Thank you.
Amy.
It's weird giving announcements because I can't see anybody.
I understand. I'm right there with you every Sunday. All right. Donating. If you've enjoyed the service and or the community conversation afterwards, we would love it if you would consider making a donation to help support the efforts of the church. All donations received gratefully go toward current programs, development and implementation of new programs, and operating expenses. By donating, you help bring to reality the vision of Sanctuary Church. Membership. Our community consists of families and individuals from all walks of life and is open to individuals from any faith or background. If you, like many others throughout history, hold these mushrooms as a sacrament for sincere and intentional spiritual practice, and would like to be a part of this community, we invite you to head over to our membership application page and begin the membership process, which I'll link in the chat. Becoming a member is a 5-step process, which includes a discovery call with us. Members of Psanctuary Church have access to our member-only events, including sacrament opportunities, our membership portal that includes all kinds of great resources, and our members-only Discord chat, which is a daily connection with our community. So for more information on that, check out the website. Now, I'll officially bring our service to a close, recognizing we've come together with intentions of service to the land and all its inhabitants. It is in our hearts to go forth into the world with the collective consciousness. We encourage you to stay for continued fellowship and conversation around our readings today. And for those unable to stay, we thank you for being with us. As we further our conversation, please remember that all perspectives are welcome as we search for the spiritual truth that unites us all. Sending much love to everyone today. With that, I will end our recording.